fail to see.
Hi friends, and welcome back to the Thrifting Therapist. I have baby Bestie with me. She seems really entranced by this microphone fuzzy. Do you want it? She just woke up from her nap and she's staying with Grandma as we go thrifting today for the children's vintage book aesthetic. I have been dying to do this aesthetic ever since I've been finding these really cozy cottagecore children's books. So today, as we go thrifting, we're gonna look for all the cozy cottagecore items that specifically are inspired by these incredible illustrators. I'm hoping to find some storybook pieces that are so cozy, so nostalgic to the stories that we love of little mice cooking dinner or where the wild things are, all those beautiful illustrations that just take us back to a simple, cozy time. And be sure to stay till the end because I found a piece that is probably one of my favorite thrifted finds of all time, more than the duck from my last video. Let's go thrifting, friends. All right, thrifting besties, we've got coffee in hand and curiosity in our hearts. I always imagine walking into Goodwill like stepping into a storybook. You just never know what chapter you're gonna find yourself in. Our first chapter is the Christmas section because it's always Christmas somewhere. I found this little jar that looks straight out of a Grandma Moses painting. So charming. And oh my goodness, a mushroom pillow. If this doesn't scream Forest Cottagecore reading nook, I don't know what does. Next, I found a picnic basket. Every main character needs one, preferably filled with jam sandwiches and a book of fairy tales. This clock is shaped like a boat, a little quirky, a little nautical, and I found this teddy bear figurine. I mean, tell me that's not straight out of the Velveteen Rabbit. So cute. And this piggy bank with little mice on it. Absolutely adorable. Feels like something Beatrix Potter would have written as like a little plot twist. Here goes a little mice. So cute. This floral bell is so dainty. And I found a modern replica of an old camera. It's giving Nancy Drew, but make it digital. I love it. This fruit key hook feels like something you'd find in a countryside kitchen where someone's always baking a pie. I love this so much. This window decor with fall leaves. Okay. Tell me this doesn't look like the portal to another world, maybe one with talking squirrels. I've been reading way too much fantasy. Another little bird. Oh, I love birds in decor. They always feel so symbolic, like hope or maybe just beauty waiting to take flight. I love it. This apple basket was cute, but I did leave it behind. There was a mysterious blue residue, and I'm all for mystery, but not that kind, let me tell you. So we've officially entered the kitchen chapter, my favorite one. This teapot looks like it's been whispered to by fairies. Oh, I love the flowers. I mean, how can I not? Okay, maybe I shouldn't. And look at this blue and white Dutch picture. Classic, timeless, so cute. I'm a sucker for blue and white china. You can never have too many baskets. It's basically the rule of thrifting and motherhood. This little wooden home, absolutely precious. I imagine tiny wooden people living inside. And this wooden peg, okay, so cute. This is just so adorable for a playroom. Not totally sure what this is. Maybe a cookbook holder. Either way, it's about to be a decor piece. That's the thrifter's oath. I love this. A couple of pretty vases, one brown. I also found this milk glass one. I love how old glass feels like holding a piece of history. I wish I'd picked up that milk glass. What was I thinking? Over in the picture frames, I found this vintage family portraits. It looks like someone's ancestors are absolutely slaying in sepia. I loved these photos. They were very homey, and it made me kind of sad a little bit thinking of someone that donated those. I did find an electric red fireplace. It was bold, cozy, and straight out of a children's book illustration. Super upset that I left it behind, but I did. And I found some sweet little pieces for my daughter, Harper. I can already picture her twirling in them, like storybook moment unlocked. She is so stinking cute, and I cannot wait to see her in these. Moving on to the women's section, and this vest. Are you kidding me? Look at the flowers. It's giving librarian court meets enchanted forest. I cannot wait to style this for you at home. This top was cute, but the price not really what I was going for, so I did leave it behind. And y'all, I found Western boots. Oh, cannot wait to style this for you. I am so excited. I found a few dresses, soft, flowing, definitely main character approved. And finally, the grand finale of our thrift trip, I looked for vintage children's books, and these covers alone made me want to sit under a tree and read for hours and just grab my children. They were so cute. So that's the end of our little thrifting story, but don't close the book yet. Stay tuned for the haul. I'll show you all the treasures that made it home with me and how I'll style them in true storybook fashion. Grab a cozy blanket, hit subscribe, and let's keep writing this thrifty fairy tale together.
어디서부터 참을 수 있을까? 벌어진 틈새를 채울 순 있을까?
Good morning, thrifting besties. I am so excited to show you this haul. As I was laying everything out, my heart was just melting at how adorable these items are. If you haven't thrifted the childhood vintage book aesthetic, I highly encourage you to. It's not that much different than Cottagecore and what I normally thrift for, except this time I was looking for the cute little mice and the childhood treasures that I can sprinkle in my kids' room and in my living room. Mainly for the spring, I noticed that the overall aesthetic is more of a spring aesthetic, but honestly, it could be year-round because it's just cozy. So for today's haul, I'm wearing my pretty Cottagecore clay earrings that I bought at a market last year, and we'll start off with the clothes. I'm already wearing one of the dresses. So for dresses, I was going for like cozy patterns. I love the blue and the flowers, and y'all, let me tell you, about 3 months ago, I thrifted the most beautiful Western boots, but I found some new ones. I scored these beautiful boots. I found these, put them in my cart, and I saw 2 women just eyeing them the whole time. I was a little bit of afraid to leave my cart, I'm not gonna lie, unattended, because I thought someone might swoop these out. They are the perfect size. I am 99% sure these are the fashion boots from Amazon that are like $50. I scored these for $12, and I am obsessed. I'm gonna pair them with this dress. Okay, let's look at the whole outfit. Oh my goodness, obsessed with these boots. So these boots are higher rise on the leg. They cut just below my knee, and I kind of like that. I mean, I like the shorter boots too, but I'm into these longer boots, or these higher rise boots. They are so comfortable, and I can't believe I scored them for $12. The next dress I picked up is like the opposite of the current one I'm wearing, where this one is dark with light flowers. This is light with darker blue flowers, but the flowers are so beautiful. This is an extra large linen baby doll dress from Old Navy. I love the flowers. I love the cut. One of my favorite parts about this dress is how comfortable it is around the middle. Sometimes linen baby doll dresses can be tight around the middle, but this one is not. I didn't know how much I would love the long sleeve bubble sleeves, but I am obsessed. I think they are so flattering on my body type, and I love them with the cowboy boots. This dress makes me feel like a little mama mouse, and I cannot wait to wear this with my apron making dinner for my kiddos. I picked up this beautiful white eyelet lace dress. I don't even know if you would really call it lace because there's not lace on here. It's just that really pretty design with bubble sleeves and a ruching in the middle. I love this dress. First off, the brand is amazing. It's from Rewind, which is from a boutique called Creations here in Arizona. And these dresses can range from $45 to $70, and I picked this one up for $4.99. I have to pinch myself that I found this vest. It is so beautiful. It is 55% cotton, the rest linen, so it's a nice cotton linen blend, and look at those embroidered flowers. I don't think I could hit this aesthetic harder than this vest. Now it is a little bit big, but I was able to tie it in the back, and this paired with the white dress from Rewind and my boots, oh my goodness, this is gonna be one of my favorite spring vests. I'll be wearing this with literally almost every single dress I own in the spring. I couldn't walk away without picking up a few items for my daughter, Harper. Baby Bestie is going to grow up someday. It's hard to believe. And she's going to be wearing these adorable Cottagecore outfits. I'm definitely living vicariously through my daughter in the way that she dresses, because she's dressing like how my inner child would have dressed myself if I could. Just adorable pinafores. Look at this green pinafore. Why isn't this in my size? Someone tell me. I am just obsessed. And then look at this little dress. It's just the cutest thing. And before I know it, she's going to be wearing 2T, 18 months, 2 years, 24 months, all that good stuff. I find that the little girl section at Goodwill has the best Cottagecore vintage girl clothing, and I'm just obsessed. When I was researching just what I wanted to look for this video, what popped up a lot for vintage children's book are woodland characters dressed up and doing life, and I love that. It is so cozy. And I scored this beautiful porcelain piggy bank horse, and look at the little mice and their sweaters. Are you kidding me? Look at this little one with the balloon. I cannot. This was the perfect piece for this video. Like, are you kidding me? The cork is gone on the bottom. So if I put this in my daughter's room, I'm going to need to probably just like tape that so the quarters don't fall out. But how precious is this piece? So cute. I went over to the teacups because in those books, all the characters are just having a cozy little drink. And I found this beautiful teacup. There were two things with this teacup that I have to point out to you all. First, the scalloped edges in the middle. I love that, the trim. And then second is the size of this teacup. This is actually a really good, I wish you could see, like, it's a pretty good size. I would say it's about 4 to 5 inches wide. And I love that because when I make tea, I add milk, I add sugar, I add all the things you probably shouldn't add for health, but I do. And I need a hefty teacup. Next, I found this blue and white jar. Now there's no maker's mark, so I'm not too sure if this is original pottery, if it's mastered pottery. I mean, I just don't know if it was made modern, but look how beautiful the little Dutch lady is on there. And the colors are gorgeous. I was thinking this would be beautiful as a vase, or even when my friends come over, just having a pitcher of water on the table. I love blue and white china. You just can't go wrong with blue and white china. And then you add the little Cottagecore girly on there that is found in those vintage children's books. I'm obsessed. You can't go one page into a children's book without falling on a basket or some type of cozy containers. And so I did pick up 2 baskets. I love the dark wash of this one. So beautiful and such a great size for either gifting or even for my bathroom. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this, but it was $1.49. It was a really good price. I am really excited for this next basket. It was $4.49. It looks like a little picnic basket. My only concern is if I put a lot of food in it, it's going to fall out. So I was thinking about using this to take with me when I go on solo picnics, for my journal, for my phone, just a couple knickknacks. This really is not usable with my kids because I just won't be able to put a lot in here, but I love the wicker, and that it's like a picnic basket is perfect for this aesthetic. This piece is really fun. I've actually seen quite a few YouTubers here pick these up at the thrift store. From my understanding, and please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on here, it says Napa Valley Box Company. I love that bird and that endorsement on the wood. So my understanding is that this sits on your kitchen counter and you can put cookbooks in here. Let me go grab a few. Sits like so, and then you put your cookbooks right in here. Put these here, and then you move this thing here to hold your cookbooks. What do we think? I think it's a really unique piece. I don't know how much counter space I genuinely have for it, I'm not gonna lie. I think this would be adorable in a hutch, so I'm gonna save this and put it away for safekeeping when I get my beautiful hutch off my kitchen. Last but not least, I picked up some vintage children books. This gingerbread mouse, again, the mouse theme, I can't. And then I have Corduroy's Christmas Surprise, so cute. I picked up a little golden book because I couldn't help it. The Christmas Donkey, so the story of Jesus. And then How Little Gray Rabbit Got Her Tail. So cute. I got these books for my kiddos, and I I mean, I am just obsessed with this adorable aesthetic. They ranged from 99 cents to $1.49, which I didn't think was bad. So I got all 4 of these books for $5. Let me tell you, friends, this aesthetic is so worth thrifting. If you are a thrifting enthusiast, I'm pretty sure you are because you are here, then go to the thrift store and find this aesthetic. Find the cozy nostalgia, the items that just make your heart melt with simpler times and cozy times. If you all have stayed till the end, because we love the girlies that do, go ahead and comment down below storybook wonder, because these stories really get you out of your black and white adult thinking that is, it's this way, this is the way the world works, and those stories just bring wonder and awe into our lives. If you all love these videos, please be sure to subscribe down below and turn on the bell so you are notified when new videos come out. Until next time, cozy friends, be gentle with yourself. Find something today that makes you smile. Have a great day. Bye, friends.